What's going on, guys? Hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to talk about how you can get American Airlines Gold status. Now, actually, American Airlines status is pretty hard to get compared to some of the others, but Gold status, because of that, is actually quite valuable, and you can get upgraded. Today we're going to talk about the benefits you get from having American Airlines Gold status, and also how to get it. I mean, it's doable, and American Airlines gives you some little hacks built in that can really accelerate you to that and get you that. I'm an American Airlines Gold member. It's been great for me. I'm also a Delta Platinum, and honestly, American Airlines Gold, obviously, it's not as good as Delta Platinum, but it's been useful in the past, and you can get some of the upgrades and stuff like that. So we're going to be showing you how to get it, showing you the benefits, and yeah, let's hop into it. If you're new here, though, please do subscribe down below. We got 61 subscribers right now, so if you're already subscribed, really appreciate it. If not, please subscribe down below, and yeah, let's get into it. American Airlines recently streamlined their loyalty program, and it's really, really simple. There's only one currency, and that's loyalty points. And so for every mile you would earn, you earn one loyalty point. And this has some really interesting possibilities to it and some really interesting sort of nuances because of the way that the status itself boosts your loyalty point earnings. But basically, you just earn the loyalty points after flying or some other things, which we'll talk about in a second, including credit card spend. And you just get gold status at 40,000. It's that simple. You do get a 15,000 loyalty point reward, which gives you a couple nothing muches that can help out. There's some other benefits, but just for gold status, we're assuming you just get 40,000 and get that. So okay, we'll hop into it. So here's basically what you get for gold status. And again, I want you to realize that some of this stuff you're not always gonna be able to use, but often you can. And if you fly enough, you'll get these upgrades. So the first thing is in terms of premium cabin upgrades and 24-hour upgrade window. So within 24 hours of the flight taking off, they will see if there's a first class seat available, and depending on the order, you'll get upgraded right into there. Now that doesn't sound necessarily like it's always gonna happen, but in reality, it actually clears pretty often. You actually get, depending on the route, sometimes you'll see first class more or less empty right before the flight takes off, and if it's one of those kind of routes and you can check that, you're pretty likely to get an upgrade. And these are guaranteed and they're unlimited, right? So you don't got to worry about anything like that. The other thing you get is you get 40% more miles and loyalty points on eligible flights. And the reason that's valuable is if you have gold and then you're chasing platinum, having gold first will make getting platinum easier, right? Because of just the way it stacks. Now, this is kind of speculative, right? Because you're not always going to get upgraded. And some people don't really care that much about the miles they earn. But of course, this really can add up. So what do you get else? You get priority check-in, which is actually quite nice, security and boarding. So you're never going to be boarding in those sort of last groups. You're always in group 1 to 4. And you do get priority preferred seating and main cabin extra seating at check-in, which, as you know, are actually much better, right? The seating. You get more leg room. It just makes your experience more comfortable. So even if you don't get that premium cabin upgrade, you do get a nicer seat hopping off there. And the cool thing about the premium cabin upgrades is it does apply to a companion. So if you're flying with plus one, your wife or your girlfriend or something, or you're just a friend, and you book you book both tickets on your account, if you get upgraded, they get upgraded as well, including on Alaska Airlines, which I've never flown, but it's your mileage may vary there. So that can be very valuable for a gold member. Getting unlimited upgrades can be very valuable. Again, not guaranteed. As you get higher in the statuses, it can be a lot better. But compared to like Delta Silver, which a ton of people have because it's very easy to get with credit cards, gold is very, very valuable. I would rather have American Airlines Gold than American Airlines Silver. It's much more like Delta Gold, which is their second highest status, than it is like Delta Silver. So if you're someone who's already had Delta Silver, it's really there's a much higher likelihood of getting upgraded than on American than on Delta. Complimentary preferred seating, again, how do you value that? I think you can value it quite high because if you're flying like on a group trip, 4 friends that you book on your account, preferred seating actually can be quite nice, right? You get a lot more room, potentially board earlier. Now, the one issue is you do only board in group 4, which isn't that great. But on a busy flight, boarding in group 4 does mean the difference between gate checking your bag and just putting it in the overhead compartment for your carry-ons. So that's actually a good benefit, right? Because that saves a ton of time, right? If you have a carry-on and they have to gate check it, it's a whole process versus just hopping on, putting your bag up, hopping off, right? Really great. You do get one free check bag, which is nice, but again, it kind of conflicts a bit with this. And if you're a business traveler, again, I'm not someone who ever really checks a bag. So for me, this isn't really that valuable. And you do get same day standby priority, which is also nice, but hopefully you don't need to use that. Another benefit which people often forget is the gold service desk. And that's actually nice because often you call up and you have to wait on these like hour and 40-minute long hold lines sometimes on busy times, and it sucks. And you do get through a lot faster. Let's say 20 minutes. It's not as fast as some of the other ones where you get through instantly, but it's still pretty good. And you get some other benefits, but we're not going to talk about this because this is not really valuable. You just get a credit card. Why would you buy it when the credit card's cheaper? Doesn't make any sense. And you get some other benefits. So it would seem like you need to spend quite a lot on flights to earn like $8,000 on flights to earn this status. But it's not really accurate, right? Because you get $5 per dollar base earnings, right? Because American Airlines has two really great features, which we're going to talk about, that really can help you accelerate it. So the first is American Airlines e-shopping. Now, as you see, last year, because I only signed up last year, earned 13,000 miles and 13,000 loyalty points just from this alone. And that's quite good. That's quite good. So compared to something like Rakuten, like I signed up for Factor, as an example. Factor Meals is an advertisement on Instagram. I was like, I'll try out the meal prep service. Boom, 4,800 miles right there. Blue Apron, if you want to try that out, 4,500 miles. And it actually has quite a lot of things. So you just like look up like, I don't know, like AG1. I buy AG1. Boom. As you can see, I get 12 miles per dollar on my AG1 subscription, which is great. Or I don't know, like Oakley. If you want to buy Oakley's, boom, 2.5 miles per dollar. I didn't even know. Or I don't know, like if you want, let's say you want an Xbox, right? You can actually search for the item on here, and it will show you like here from BJ's Wholesaler, you get 1 mile per dollar, or through Best Buy, you get 4 on this refurbished Series S, or you can buy it through Lenovo. So there's actually, even if it's a product that isn't served, like Microsoft itself doesn't actually have a service, right? So if instead you search for like the actual product you want, you can often find the product you want through a different retailer for the same price and earn loyalty points and miles. So yeah, I'll put a link in the description for that. It's basically just AAdvantage eshopping.com, but it's kind of a lot to type in. And yeah, it can be really, really, really great. So if you're someone who flies American, definitely check that out. The other one is Advantage Dining. Now, already you can earn a big bonus. So if you haven't done this, do it because it's great. And it actually has quite a lot of restaurants around. I'll just put mine in right there. But yeah, so basically you add a bunch of credit cards to your account, and there's some services. I currently have using a different dining service like Built, which works through the same way. I'll put my referral down there. But yeah, you just link some credit cards here, and you can just forget about it, right? And if you go to a restaurant that uses American Airlines dining, you get 3 Advantage miles per dollar spent, and that also counts for loyalty points. Again, it doesn't sound that great, but it really adds up. If you're there's a lot of restaurants around me. Even I'm in Raleigh-Durham, right, which isn't a very big area compared to some of the other places. Even here, there's a lot of restaurants that are just part of this service. So what I'm trying to say is, it looks scary to get it, but if you use these two kind of hacks, I guess you want to say, and are smart about it, it is very, very, very doable. And it's really worth looking into. I would sign up to this, even just get the bonus, sign up, just clear that through, and yeah, really, really consider this because it can really, really add up and can help you get there. I know it looks scary. I know it looks like kind of difficult to get, but it is possible. So yeah, hope you did enjoy the video. Hope that was useful to you. If you did enjoy, please subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next one.